Making and editing buildings in Branch Concept Lite is quick and easy with the Geometry Canvas tools. First, let's get our rough building shape adjusted. To do that, you can click on any of the vertical surfaces and push and pull. Tapping on the top of the building will pop up the Stories tab. Here you can change the floor-to-floor height, how many stories, and add and delete any stories that are needed. You can also access the core controls here. You can add up to 2 cores or delete cores. Clicking on the core geometry will allow you to change their dimension, rotate the box, as well as delete. Branch allows you to make buildings with many different shapes. In order to do this, you can click on the building outline located close to the ground floor. You'll see a plus icon, and clicking this will add a control point. Once the control point is added, you can click on the edge and drag that to create different shapes. If you want to remove a point, hovering over an existing point will bring up the delete icon, and clicking this will delete the point. Pressing Shift when you push and pull will give you the option to drag a surface orthogonal to your view. Now let's go over the grid line controls. You can control the grid in the input panel with the span direction as well as the overall X and Y grid spacing. You can also make manual changes to the individual grid lines in the canvas. You can do this by inputting a number to move the grid line manually or dragging. You can also adjust the spacing between all grid lines by using the equal icon. Adding and deleting grid lines is easy by pressing either the add or the minus button on either side of the grid head. You can also control spacing on the perimeter grid lines as well, which is great for additional convenience. You can control the quantity and spacing of the vertical dimensions here. Grid sizing controls the structural layout of the floor systems. Use the X and Y spacing sliders to adjust the distance between the grid lines in each direction. This affects how far your beams and slabs span. Purlin spacing is available for purlin on girder systems. It lets you define the secondary support spacing on top of the primary grid. Adjusting these values helps balance material efficiency with structural performance. Use the material tabs to switch between timber, concrete, and steel. Each material category includes its own products, like DLT or NLT slabs for timber, and HSS or square columns for steel. Branch updates spans, member sizes, and structural systems automatically, so you can compare options quickly and confidently. Use color by size to visually understand how structural member sizes vary across your building. Elements are color-coded based on their depth, lighter colors for smaller sizes and darker colors for larger ones. This helps you quickly spot areas of high loading or larger spans and identify opportunities for optimization. To learn more or try it for yourself, visit us at branch3d.com.